Share screen. Oh my gosh. You know, you'd think I would have this down by now. Hold on. There we go. My computer is going so slow. Don't you love, like, you purchase like a really nice computer, still doesn't work that great. Cool. Anyways, we'll see if it goes. Okay, there we go. So my name is Ashley Cheetah. This is my little fam bam right here. I am a mom of 3. It's actually a very young mom. Can you guys hear me okay? My connection okay? Okay. If it goes bad, just be like, so I am a mom of 3. I had my first pretty young, and we always struggled financially. I actually struggled with depression in high school, and then once I had kids, I don't know if it was like the fact that I became a mom and I was worried about all the things, but my anxiety started. And so fast forward a couple of years, had a couple more kids, added a dog to the mix, all of the things. My anxiety, my depression never really went away. So I try to be super, super natural with what I am giving my kids, the products we're using in our house. And so a friend of mine had told me about hemp oil about a year and a half ago. And I was like, does it really work? Like, this is a lot of money to spend on a product. Like, does it actually work? And they were like, oh yeah, it works great. It's organic. It's all natural. So I was like, okay, cool. So I tried the hemp oil. I bought it from a company, and I didn't feel anything. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to feel better? Because I don't feel anything. So then fast forward a couple more months later, I tried it again a couple more times. And I bought it from like really nice stores, where I thought, oh my gosh, it's high end, like good reviews. And I never felt it. So I thought, you know what? Maybe my body just doesn't react to hemp oil. Like, I don't know. So I had been sharing about, my anxiety, my struggles with depression, kind of just the feeling of overwhelm as a mom. And a girlfriend of mine, Taryn, reached out to me. I was also struggling with pregnancy pain. I had really bad rib pain and back pain. And a girlfriend of mine reached out to me. She's like, you got to try my hemp oil. And I'm like, sorry, I'm not spending any more money on that. Like, it doesn't work. And she was like, oh, that doesn't surprise me at all that you say that, because my company actually tested a bunch of different hemp oils and found that, like, people, basically you're spending $100 on these hemp oils and they have about a 6 to 8% absorption rate. So what that means is you're spending $100 and getting like $6 to $8 worth of product. Nobody wants that. She was like, ours has an 85% absorption rate. It's actually, each molecule is like wrapped in water, so your body thinks it's water. And I was like, really? Well, then she told me, this is what pulled me in. She was like, if you don't love it, you can get your money back. Like, that's how much my company like believes in these products. That's how much we believe in these products. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just send it back after a month because I'm not going to like it, right? I was like, well, fine, I'll send back an empty bottle. So I tried it, and right away I was like, placebo effect. Like, I must be thinking this is good. Like, no way is it working this fast, because I was feeling relief after like 10 minutes. So give it a couple weeks, and I was literally like, I was calling Taryn and I was like, can I sign up and do this with you? Because like, my family needs this, my friends need this, my grandma needs this, like, everybody needs this. And the rest is history. So I fell in love because, number one, the product worked so fast. I loved the fact that I could send back an empty bottle if it didn't work for me. And I knew that, like, if ever a friend didn't like it, they could send it back. I loved how it literally, one dropper full was lasting me from the morning until the evening. Whereas when I had tried these other really high-end hemp oils, they didn't work. Well, I found out they were actually made in China. They actually had really awful like things added in them that like I wouldn't have known. So it was really, really cool. So that's kind of my story of how I got started with Q and why I'm so happy that she shared these products with me. So these two guys right here are the guys that started the company. And what I love about it is this company is super, super ground floor. Most people have never even heard of it, which business side, like I was super, super excited about that because most of the time now, all of these companies are so well known. Someone's tried them, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, and they're like, oh, it doesn't work. Q is like, nobody knows what it is. Plus it's hemp, it's these natural products, and so many people are like so excited right now to try something new, to get off medications, to start bringing in a little bit of like more natural into their house. But these products work because of these guys. Like these products work so well. The compensation plan is wow. So if you're looking right now for something to jump into, and a company that's kind of growing and moving in the right direction, because of these two guys, you are in a really good spot. So this guy is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. I think he is like the cutest thing ever. It's so fun because he has tons of videos for us to learn from, which is so cool. But so he is actually the former senior editor at WebMD. Obviously, you can see a little bit about him here. So most of us have used WebMD to find out that we probably need to go to the emergency room like yesterday because of all of our symptoms. And so what is really awesome about this guy is he is like insanely sought after. Like everybody wants him. Tons of companies wanted to have him in their back pocket, testing their products, helping them create products. And he chose Q because he saw something. He saw something different. He saw that we wanted products that were constantly moving in the right direction, because he basically thinks and knows that we should not be eating the same way our grandparents ate, our long relatives were eating. We're not eating sticks of butter anymore. We know a little bit better, and he knows that. And so he doesn't believe we should be supplementing the same. Like we're not going to be eating or taking the vitamins that our grandparents had that like are tucked away still probably in their medicine cabinets. At least I know my husband, we live in a really, really small town, and my husband's grandparents have medication in their medicine cabinets that I swear have to be like 30, 40 years old. And they just are there. And I'm like, all right, Grandpa Ed, I think it's time to toss these. It's time to get something new. But he just knows we're not eating the same. We shouldn't be supplementing the same. We should constantly be growing and improving what we're, sorry, you can hear my dog. Mm-hmm. So, okay. All right, Tucker. So he evaluates every, can you guys hear him? Tucker! No. Oh, God. All right. So he evaluates every single product. Nothing goes past him, which is really awesome. He'll stop in like a second. He's old, and normally that's a long time for him to be barking. So this right here is probably our best-selling set. Most people that will like message me and say, the first thing I ask people is, what are your main health goals? And I would say like 90% of the time, Q Max is what I recommend, because I feel that everybody needs this in their life. Q Corn Complete is literally everything you need to get your health on track, basically. So I'm actually going to unmute my girlfriend Clarissa really quick, because she uses Q Max, and I'd love to hear kind of like what it's done for her, because she's been using it for a little while. She actually just recently had a baby. Hey, girlfriend.
Hi. Okay, so yes, I take the Q Max. I'm just gonna like share a little story of why I started the Q Max. So when I was pregnant, or after I had my first daughter, I struggled really bad with postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety. And so I got on a medication for that. And then fast forward to 2019, I was pregnant with our second. And so I had to quit taking my medication. And with quitting that, I started to feel all of my like depressive moods and my negative emotions, I started to feel those again, and they started to like resurface. And so Ashley actually introduced me to Q Sciences, and that is when I found the Q Max. And so I started taking the Q Max. Sorry, this is my daughter, Mila. I started taking the Q Max, and within like a few weeks, I started to notice just a huge difference. Before I had started it, it was hard for me to wake up in the morning. I just had a lot of negative emotions. And after I started it, it was just like I felt like myself again. I was able to wake up in the morning and get out of bed, and just I was so much happier, and like I said, I just really felt like myself again. And so Q Max has been just life-changing for me. I'm gonna mute myself.
Am I unmuted? I don't even know. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So just like she said, literally it's not only for someone like Clarissa, but there's so many other people that can also benefit from this. So this is actually the #1 brain health supplement in the entire world. It's been around for a long time. I think actually like 25 or 30 years. There's 33 studies on it. It's got 36 vitamins, minerals, amino acids. It's fully methylated. And actually my midwife suggested I just use this as my prenatal when I was pregnant. When she looked at the ingredients, she was so impressed. But what I love about this is it has so much effectiveness with PTSD, autism, ADHD, depression, anxiety, bipolar, like literally the list goes on. I have a girlfriend with Crohn's who is not using the bathroom as much, and it was huge for her. And she literally is like, I can't live without the QMax now. But it also comes with an Align, which is your anti-inflammatory. Biotics is a probiotic, so your gut health, and then Focus. So this drink, it's so bizarre. I remember I first got it. So it actually has chia seeds in it. And I was like, I remember the first time like I looked inside my cup and I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. Because there are literally chia seeds. You dump it into water and there are just chia seeds floating everywhere. And the idea of drinking them is so bizarre to me. I know I put them in my food all the time, but chia seeds actually have a natural energy. They have your omegas, your fiber, and your protein in little chia seeds. So it's really pretty cool. My husband and I both drink them every single day at 2 o'clock or a little bit earlier. I get really tired around that time. I just get like that groggy feeling where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through the rest of this day. My kids have super high energy at that time and I'm like down here. So I drink one almost every single day, and they don't give you that crash or that headache feel. So this right here is my favorite set. But this right here is what made me really excited. We have so many awesome products, and it's not just jewelry or leggings or makeup and like kind of focused on one kind of person, but instead it is focused on a mom, a grandma, a grandpa, your pets, your kids, yourself. Literally like anybody can be taking these products. We've got weight loss products, we've got shakes, we've got a pre-workout, which is our sport right here. And what I've heard that people really like about is that it doesn't give them that jittery feel. So sometimes when you take a pre-workout, you get like that heart racing, oh my gosh, I gotta go like pump some iron. This is gonna give you the boost that you need, but without that jittery feel. But what people really like about kind of this hemp industry right now is that it's not a fad, it's here to stay. Like you literally drive down the road right now and there's like CBD popping up everywhere. So right here is our full spectrum hemp line. So we've got the hemp oil. That is what I started with. That is one of my favorite products. My girlfriend actually just started this yesterday. She texted me last night and I've been doing this for a couple months and talking about it with her all the time. And she just like wouldn't try it. And I was like, you're my best friend. Like, you're supposed to try anything I have. And she just wouldn't. So finally she tried it, and she called me, and she's like, is this supposed to work this fast? Like, I took it 10 minutes ago and I already, like, my heart stopped racing. So that was really cool. But we have a cream. So we have Renew and Excel. Renew is awesome. I had rib pain during my pregnancy. I struggled with a lot of back pain. I use the Renew almost every single day for like an instant relief. Excel is like an icy hot kind of thing for like muscles, maybe after a workout. We have a Pets hemp oil. So if your dog struggles with anxiety, or cat, whatever, maybe your dog is old and struggles with pain, this is an awesome product. We have a skincare line. We have whey protein, vegan protein. We have our roller, our little roller balls, whatever you call them. They're really awesome though, for migraines, for pain, arthritis, like if you have arthritis in your fingers. And then we also have these awesome twists, which are water enhancers, and your kids can drink them. They're safe. These right here, though, are probably one of my best-selling products. This is our oral sprays. So many of us are so deficient in vitamins. A lot of us don't like taking pills. I know for me, I am awful at taking pills. My kids would love to have gummy vitamins all day long, but I don't love them very much. My husband struggles to remember to take pills, and these sprays have been a lifesaver in our house. You literally spray it under your tongue, go about your day. You get your vitamin B, which we're all so deficient in B and D and C. So B is going to give you energy. It's going to help your metabolism. It's going to help your mood. So if you're deficient in B, you will probably be able to tell once you start taking this. So then I said, we've got the C spray, the D spray. We have a relief spray, which is like your ibuprofen, boost, which is a metabolism booster, and the sleep spray. So as a mom, this product right here has saved me. My daughter, my oldest, is 10, and literally since she came earthside, she has been the world's worst sleeper on the planet. Like, every single night we would put our kids to bed, we would read to them, we'd do all the right things, and for hours she would just not be able to fall asleep. She would be able to read forever. Like, you know how normally you read and you just like, okay, I'm getting really tired. She would just like, her mind would just keep racing. She just couldn't turn it off. So when I started her on the sleep spray, I was the most skeptical. I'm like, there's no way. So night number 1, she took it, and I was like, you went to bed at 9:00 last night, and I checked on you. You were sleeping. And then I thought, okay, there's no way it was a fluke. Maybe she was extra tired. After a week using it, she was still going to bed 10 minutes after I would give her a couple sprays. And now we're like 4 months in, and she has been using it every night. She literally went live with me one night on my Facebook because I was like, I feel like my friends probably think I'm lying. Like, will you come tell everybody how amazing this is and how life-changing this has been? And she's so happy because for the first time in 10 years of her whole entire life, she's able to turn her brain off and fall asleep. And she never could do that before. It just took her basically until midnight, even being a busy kid. So this is my favorite product. So then we've got our trim, our weight loss line. We have shakes. There's chocolate vanilla. There's the trim, which is going to basically curb your appetite. And then we have a Q Fit, which is so cool. So you can literally, when you buy one of these products, you get workout plans, you get meal plans. It's awesome. So it's not just about like taking a magic pill and like losing some weight. We want it to be like a long-term thing. But what I love about this is I can tell you all day about what it's done for my daughter and what it's done for me mentally, Clarissa, how it's changed her life, and being a mom. But what I love about our company is we're not hiding anything. That was one thing that really, really intrigued me about Q. Most companies, you have to like do so much research to find an ingredient list, where the products are made, all of it. And Q is so transparent. We can get you in contact with myself or Clarissa, and we can get you literally every single test done, all the documentation, everything. We are made in the USA, organically grown. Like I told you guys in the beginning, our products absorb so insanely fast. They work for a really long time. But it's because of all the testing they've done. They have tried and tried and tried to figure out the best way to make these products work the best. But your kids can take them. They're safe for your pets. They're safe for you. We have doctors on our team. We have chiropractors, police officers. My upline is a nurse practitioner. And that's what I love about these products. I don't have to worry at all when we're taking them. It's not like marijuana. When I told my grandma that I was jumping into this, she literally, the first thing she asked me was, "Are you going to be selling marijuana?" And I was like, no. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So right here, we have a set. You can actually get the hemp oil and the cream. You can either get the Excel cream or the Renew cream, which is the one I used during pregnancy. You can get them in a set for a little bit of a discounted price, but we have different flavors. We have cinnamon, berry, mocha, and unflavored. Unflavored is not like flavorless. It's very earthy tasting. So I got that, and that was the first one I had tried, and I was like, oh, I want to be super natural. I want unflavored. It was awful. So unless you really like the taste of earth, go with a flavor. So I've heard cinnamon is really good, and mocha. Mocha and cinnamon are like the two best ones. Mocha is my favorite. I love coffee though. I actually just put it on in my mouth, and then 10 minutes later, I drink my coffee, and it's like the best flavor. But yeah, so this is this. And if you guys, if there's like something you struggle with, like let's say you maybe struggle with inflammation or pain, or like myself, anxiety or depression, or literally almost anything, you can look up hemp and that thing. So like hemp and headaches, hemp and inflammation, and you're going to find so many benefits to hemp. It's almost insane how many things it can help with. So for me, being kind of interested in a business, this is what got me really excited. Number one, it's ground floor. Number two, you see hemp CBD everywhere right now. In 5 years, this is not going to be this big. So they were projecting the hemp industry to be in like the millions. Now they're projecting it to be like in the trillions. It is just like growing and growing constantly. I'm sure we're going to look at this in like a couple months. It's going to be even bigger. But everyone is talking about hemp right now. They know it works. They're literally seeing it improve their health. They're able to get off medications. And so many people are wanting to try it. So it's definitely a really, really great place to be. I know for me, and I'm sure Clarissa too, we all, and Emily, we all were probably like, I'm never really in the right place at the right time, like ever. At least I know I'm not. I'm always like way behind everybody else. And for the first time ever, I'm so excited because I do feel like this is like the right timing. Like I feel like, oh, okay, I did it. I finally did it. So we have a couple of different options when purchasing products, which I really, really love. You can actually become a preferred customer and get our pricing. So it's not like other companies where you have to join to get the discount. If you just want the products, become a preferred customer. You can get Emily's pricing. You actually can earn your products for free by referring your friends. Money back guarantee on every single one of our products. And it's only $10 for the entire year to do this. So most of my customers are preferred customers. And what they love about it is they can change their auto ship. If they can't do it 1 month, they can cancel with no penalty. They get my pricing, so they get like 25% off all products. And if they refer their friends, they get their stuff for free the following month. So it's pretty cool. Otherwise, you can actually jump in with us. And what I love about this is it's only $25 to join. It was $80 when I joined, and now it's $25. But you get a virtual welcome kit, you get an entire website, and actually as a preferred customer, you also get a website. You get tons of tax benefits, but we also get a financial coach, which is amazing because for me, I had no idea, like I never have any idea what to do with my check every month. We always lived paycheck to paycheck. And since jumping in, now we have extra money. And I'm like, where do I put it? Do I put it in a savings account? Do I put it here? Do I put it there? So it's really cool because when you jump in for $25, one of the best things is that you get someone that can help you kind of talk you through the debt you're in, or talk you through, what to do with that paycheck every month. But what else is really great, and what Emily can tell you, is that you are not going to be alone. One thing I've heard from a lot of other people when they jump into a company like this is that they jumped in because they heard they were going to have so much help, and then they actually didn't have any help. They didn't know what they were supposed to do. When you jump in with us, we help you from day one. Literally, you fill out a form, you tell us how much time you have, how much money you'd like to make, where you want to kind of go with this. Some people want to make a little extra money. Some people want to make a lot of extra money, and we can help you no matter where you're at. This is our compensation plan. This is what really blew me away and kind of took me, sucked me in. So if you are interested in the business, take a screenshot of this and message Emily after, and we can chat. You can ask me any questions, but you can be somebody who just wants to earn commissions. You can be somebody who wants to take the business to the next level, right? You only ever need to have 2 people on your team, 2 people, which is so cool. But we also have a third way to earn money. You get a rank bonus. And then we have a fourth way, which is our financial freedom movement, which is probably one of my favorite parts. I actually have been putting my, we get a check every month that we hit our rank for money towards any debt of our choice. And if you are some magical unicorn, I know there are some out there that don't have any debt, which is so amazing, you can put it towards a retirement fund. But for me, I put it towards my vehicle that we just purchased. But this is a really cool opportunity. Q does not want you to get into more debt. They don't want to make you go buy a Cadillac or whatever. You don't have to go get a new car when you hit a bonus to kind of make them seem really cool. They want you to just get out of debt. They want you to be financially free. So that is it. That is Q. That's our products, a little bit about our business. And after this little chit chat, I'm basically done. Emily is going to message you and ask you some questions, ask you if you have any questions, and she can get you in contact with Clarissa or myself, and we can help you with deciding what products would be best for you if you're interested in products. If you're interested in any of the documentation that we were talking about, we can get that to you. If you want to know anything, ingredients on products or where the products were made or whatever, you can get all of that. We will get that to you. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, Clarissa and Emily. Thank you guys for having me and spending a little bit of your Tuesday with me. It's funny because I literally, every time I say the day of the week, I'm like, is that right? We're all like, the days are just morphing together at this point. But I really appreciate y'all being here with me today, and I hope you have a great night. And I look forward to hopefully talking to some of you guys. So Emily, thanks for having me. Have an awesome night, you guys. Bye.
Thanks, Ashley. Bye.
You're welcome.